Another characteristics of people that are under this influence, especially those that come with relationship conversation to you. Oh, I want to marry you. Be it a man or woman, because nowadays women are also proposing to men. I want to marry you. Oh yes, that spirit, they are influenced by that spirit to come and keep you bound, to keep you down. So they come in your life with nothing. Can't give you anything, can't do anything for you. How you come tell me he wants to marry me? Or they wants to marry you, or you wants to marry whatever. But you don't have, how we gonna do this wedding? Who's gonna spend on this wedding? Me? They want you to be the one to do almost 100% of the spending. But you want to marry me. I know there's this whole thing, oh, let's not focus on money. Let's not focus on what the person have. Let's not focus on all these different things. Let's just focus on the love, the matters of the heart. Yes. You'll be focusing on the matter of your heart when it's time for you to pay your phone bill. Let's see if that matters of your heart going to pay that phone bill when you're ready to turn it off. Your car insurance. Is it love that's going to pay that? How can you go married? Even the Bible even says, any man that cannot provide for their own home is even worse than an unbeliever. So this thing, a lot of women specifically fall into this thing. You get these men that can't even take care of you. They can't do anything. They come in your life talking about, oh, I've seen you. I want to marry you, this and that. Yes, you come marry me. What else do you come with? Even a woman, you wants to get married. How are you going to help that man when that man comes? How are you prepared to even be a helper? Because that's your position. That's your job. You go to somebody's life, oh, I want to marry you. See, for you women that propose to men, I want to marry you. Married me for what? You go marry the man with nothing? Are you going to take this eye pencil? Are you going to take the lipstick? The lipstick is what's going to help you people. How are we going to live? They have no goals, no plans, none of that. Because they are being influenced by that spirit to just eat up everything. Let me tell you, I suffered from this thing for so very, 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 very long. And it wasn't too long ago either that God is delivering me from this thing. Because I did this thing for so long. Many of these men take advantage, especially of these Christians women that say, oh, I don't want to be sleeping around out there. I just want to wait for that husband. And these men that are influenced by this palm warring spirit to come eat up everything in your life so you're not productive at all, just to go from hand to mouth, all the time. What you hustle for is what you're going to eat. That's it. They don't have anything to bring to the table. You're looking at yourself like, how am I going to live this life with this person? You don't even have goals for us. You don't have no plans, no vision for this family that you say you want to be a part of. Where are we going to go with this whole thing? I'm supposed to be the only one spending. What about you? So you didn't prepare before you came to me and say you want to get to marry me. You didn't prepare. Some of you still living with your parents. You still living with your friends. You still living with this and that. No. I remember there was one incident with one of them. He has asked me so long, oh, this and that. So I said, okay, you know what? Because I'm the kind of person, I believe in giving so much. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't want to keep giving. At least let me establish you in something so that you won't have to ask me anymore or all the time. So I said, give me 3 business plans. Write me 3 business plans. I'm going to choose one that I can do now. Okay. I'm waiting on this person to give me business plan. I guess they figure out that it will take them too long to write business plan and tell me what they decided to do. They don't even have plans. They don't know what they want to do. So I'm sitting here waiting to think, okay, this is why I'm investing and help this person because, you care about the people. You really love the people. You care about, you want to help them. Oh, next thing you know, this person has not given business plan in months. This person didn't even take the time to write not even half of a business plan. I wouldn't say even one whole full complete business plan. Not even half of it. But instead, they're always on social media. These are the same people. You always find them on social media posting pictures of luxury things, how they are living large life, how things are well with them, how things are better with them, But you're on social media doing all these things, but at the same time, you go behind closed door telling all these sad story, all these different things just to eat somebody on. Are you serious? This same particular person can't send me message in my inbox. So the minute now you see me on Facebook, it's like you have already typed everything you are going to beg about to send it to me. You didn't send me the business plan, so I can invest in that one. I'll think about that one. No, but you can't send me, oh, you know, my daughter is going to die now. This is going to happen to her now. That is, I said, So if I wouldn't have showed up on Facebook just now, in this few seconds that I showed up, you wouldn't have been able, that means it was less than a minute. You send me all those whole, maybe 2 books, 2 books, because that person sat down. I couldn't even read the whole thing because it was so long. And I know you couldn't have write that thing in 1 minute that I came on Facebook. You took your time, think about it. That spirit was telling you what to say and how to do it, how to make an emergency for me, so that I can get distracted from what I'm doing, what I'm thinking about, and focus on your emergency. Another characteristics of the people that are influenced under the spirit. I'm telling you guys these things because I know you recognize some of these things is happening to even you. One of the things that they do is they like to ginger you up. They like to sweet you up, boost your ego. Oh, you know, I'm on your side. You know, me and you we go way back. Most of these people are people you know long time ago, by the way. You know, we go long way back, man. Yeah, begin to boost you up. Now, if you have ego issues, if you have pride in you, they boost you up and everything. That will just take you off course from what you need to be doing. Focus on them. The moment you solve their private night, that's it. They will start sending you lovely, empowering quotes. You are the greatest woman on, you know, or greatest man or greatest dad. The thing with these people that are influenced under this palm oil and caterpillar spirit to can't eat up all the fruit in your hands, they will beg you for something, but guess what? They're begging you for something, but they're asking you to buy something. Let's say if they ask you, I want phone, can you please buy me phone? Okay, you agree. You're thinking probably, okay, maybe they're going to get an Android or maybe something, you know, a smartphone or something, but not like high end. These people are asking for iPhone Pro, 12 Pro. Some of them asking for even some of the phones that even you yourself, you don't have. And you're looking like, how can you be somebody that's asking me for something, but your appetite is so high? Even me, the thing you're asking me for to buy for you, I don't even have it myself. And they will tell you, or they will go on like, listen, if this thing is very expensive over here or expensive over there, please. I remember another incident. Me and this other person was supposed to be doing a business. It wasn't even like a business transaction. It was just something I'm like, you know what? You know, part of what I am Raip do, we're supposed to be feeding like the homeless, or also, you know, caring for the orphan. There's a lot of orphanage home in Africa, and this person kind of knew that, had a connection with some orphanage home. And since they're based there, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'll send you some money so we start that. Man, I'm like, okay, I'll send you the $100, you know, tomorrow or so you can at least go there, set it up, do this. Oh, $100 is nothing in Africa here. Are you kidding me? Are you going to go buy chicken or turkey to go take a coffee? Buy what you can afford at this very moment. It doesn't have to be huge. It's the thought that matters. Another person I was asking, you know, hey, can you help me do this or that? This is somebody I've helped I do stuff for. When it comes to a situation that I was doing something and I'm like, I need your help in this. Not even going to go into details. I need your help, you know, organizing this for me, telling me how much all it's going to cost me to achieve this, that, and the other. Next thing you know, the person telling me, oh, in order for me to go to the market and go find out how much, let's say, the whole food will cost, I don't have bus pass. Yeah. They want, I don't have minutes to be on the phone like that. My internet, I have to buy credit. You are always on the internet, always on social media, but because it's something that has to do with me, now all of a sudden you don't have credit. All of a sudden you don't have bus pass to go there. So they pretend to want to help me, get the estimate of everything that I needed to do. But when a situation came up for them that they felt like it was an opportunity, what I asked them to do was totally abandoned. Instead, they started asking me, oh, I just have an opportunity to go there, to do this, to do that, and I need you to, I'm just saying this in general, I'm not really explaining this person's whole story, to go to this certain place, and I need money to buy me ticket to go there. Can you help me? Knowing that when they leave my whole situation thing, I'm like, so your event or the stuff you need to do is more important than what I need to do. Sense. Make a lot of sense. God showed me this dream to let me know that there was a palm worm that was eating up everything and I made that decision to allow that to happen. It was a sin. There was a sin that drew that palm worm to me. What was that sin? The sin was me disobeying God by not being focused. God told me buy the equipment. God told me focus on releasing this. God told me this and that. Every time I had the finances, instead of me doing that, I disobey what God told me. I follow my feelings and listen to sad stories. Listen to all these lies that the enemy, this palm worm caterpillar, was influencing people to come to me. I allowed that sadness of their story to get to me for me to say, oh, you know what? Let me focus on theirs and put me behind. The Bible didn't tell us to do that at all. Forget that thing. The Bible says that we love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Was I loving my neighbors? Yes, I was loving my neighbors. But you cannot love your neighbor and abandon you in the process, and get drained in the process, and lose you in the process of doing that. You can't do that. That is a sin. That's what drew the palm worm and caterpillar. That palm worm that came to eat up everything, that's the sin that drew them. My disobedience. Sometimes we can go to the furthest. We can do we can do whatever it takes to make sure other people are okay. But what about us? That is a sin. We must love ourselves. That is a command from God. He says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Not just love others only. No. As a result of that, what happened to me? A lot of things I had to do was undone. For years, many years. I had course that I have to pay for that was just swinging around. I didn't pay for it, but guess what? All the people's stuff was being taken care of. I don't want to even go into my personal problems that I had piled up. Bills, a lot of stuff I had piled up that I could not pay for. Why? Because I was saying, how they had this Christian mentality. Oh, it's better to give than to receive. That is very true. But even God that gave his only begotten son, Jesus Christ, which has made salvation free for everybody. But yet, how come some people are going to still go to hell if salvation has been made free for everybody? Because of their choice. It's their choice. The Bible says salvation is free for any that will believe and receive. But even God, as much as he's a giver, and he will be the first to give, he also wants our submission. He wants us to do our part, and our part is to submit to him. Our part is to give back by being submissive to him. In order for God to commit to you and I, we have to submit ourselves. We have to let go of our choices, our free will, our everything. Say, God, you take control. God is not just going to give him whole self away to people that does not commit to him or submit to him. That's the reason why these people are going to go to hell, because they choose that they're not going to give their self to him. They think they're God. They think they know better.